Walaikum salam, sir.
أعوذ بالله من الشيطان الرجيم بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم آمن الرسول بما أنزل إليه من ربه والمؤمنون كل آمن بالله وملائكته وكتبه ورسله لا نفرق بين أحد من رسله وقالوا سمعنا وأطعنا غفرانك ربنا وإليك المصير لا نكلف الله نفسا إلا وسعها لها ما كسبت وعليها ما اكتسبت ربنا لا تؤاخذنا إن نسينا أو أخطأنا ربنا ولا تحمل علينا إصرا كما حملته على الذين من قبلنا ربنا ولا تحمل لنا ما لا طاقة لنا به واعف عنا واغفر لنا وارحمنا أنت مولانا وانصرنا على القوم الكافرين صدق الله العلي العظيم. Dr. Nasada.
Sir.
Thank you, sir. Thank you very much for the evocative rendering of Quranic verses. We are really delighted to meet many members of the New College family here. I would now call upon Janab H.M. Shamsuddin Saheb, the Secretary of New College Alumni Association, to deliver the welcome address. Shamsuddin sir.
Fine, sir.
Shamsuddin sir.
Sir, I can't able to find Shamsuddin sir.
No, but someone joined Butler sir.
We are sorry. It seems Shamsuddin sir has not joined. Maybe some technical issues.
So let me phone.
Shall we ask Vice Principal Academic to welcome the gathering with the concurrence of the President, sir? President, sir, shall we ask Vice Principal Academic to welcome the gathering?
Please go ahead. Please go ahead. Please go ahead.
Yeah, please, sir.
Okay, sir. Let me, I think Shamsuddin sir is unable to join due to some technical difficulties. Let me invite our vibrant Vice Principal Academic, Professor Sheikh Mohammed, to deliver the welcome address. Yes.
Assalamu alaikum and a very good morning to one and all present here.
It gives me
pleasure for me to deliver the formal welcome address for this unique meeting, which is the New College Alumni Association. The first of its kind after many years. We are indeed very much delighted to welcome you all for this great association reunion, and we are indeed privileged to meet all the former alumnus of this college, and we are extremely happy. To start with, let me welcome the President of the Alumni Association, Mr. Ilyas Seth. So we welcome you, sir, for this meeting in spite of the pandemic situation. The people of
Sheikh sir, you are not audible, it seems.
The principal of the college, Dr. Bashir Ahmad, and the guest speakers, Mr. Mahbub Basha, IFS, External Relations and Engagement, Wales, UK, our alumni, and Mr. Muhammad Ali Alauddin, Workday Lead Integration, USA, and also all the members. Yeah, they have put in a lot of efforts in making this day a possibility. Indeed, we are very much pleased. Due to some technical issues, people were not able to participate. But in spite of all those things, many people have participated, and it is a good sign that these people have taken time to participate in this event and to register their presence. So we are extremely happy, and we are happy to welcome all the people who have joined here. Thank you very much for being with us. Thank you.
Thank you, sir. Thank you very much for the welcome address and the opening remarks on the New College Alumni Association. The New College Alumni Association is very fortunate to have a very vibrant personality as its president. Janab Ilyas Seth Sahib is also the honorary treasurer of Miyazi and the New College Managing Committee. I am delighted to invite Janab Ilyas Seth Sahib for the presidential address.
Assalamu alaikum and good morning to all of you. I think
Alaikum salam, sir.
I think all of you would agree that we are in a new world today. Okay, normally these kind of meetings we used to have on in an auditorium, in the New College auditorium, or any other kind of hall within the college campus. But every day is a new day, and every day is a growth in terms of the civilization advancing almost every minute nowadays. I wouldn't say it is only because of the COVID, but generally this will be the world of the future, I would say. It's already made a start, and in future it's going to be more and more like this. So many of us perhaps would be disheartened with these kind of things and all that, but there is no need to be disheartened. I think we'll all always have to look at the positives. So I think there are a lot of positives that have come out of these kind of developments, and there'll be more and more in the future. Now, coming to today's program, I should really welcome each and every one of you who have taken the pains to attend this program today, attend this webinar kind of program today. Mainly, it has been to give an introduction to the students who are passing out of, who have just passed out of the New College final year, and there are quite a few amongst that. I think they'll be numbering more than 1,000 this year. And then, of course, to all staff of New College, who year by year, year after year, have been doing a wonderful job. I'm sure you all would recognize that. The staff today is headed by a very able principal, Dr. Bashir Ahmad, and who's a wonderful person, who's a good leader, and is ably assisted by his two vice principals, Vice Principal Academic, Bashir Ahmad Sir, Vice Principal Academic Sheikh Mohammed Sir, and Vice Principal Administration Kamal Nasser Sahab. And then we have got a host of deans, and then we have HODs, all of whom you are aware of. And then the wonderful teachers, the staff that we have got, both teaching staff, non-teaching staff, and again, we have got a very able staff association who do things in a very productive and proactive manner. And again, the three office bearers there, and the president Alumni, and then we have got the secretary Suleiman, and then the treasurer, and they do a very proactive role they play with the management in running the college. Now, today's program, I should really thank our guest speakers who are there today. Not really guests, because they are also part of alumni. They have been part of us, of the new college. They did their new college has been their alma mater. Mr. Mahmood Basha of the Indian Foreign Service. He is in Wales, UK, handling the external relations and engagement. And we're really thankful to you, Mr. Mahmood Basha, for having consented and accepted to attend this program, and also give your part of what you feel about the college and about the alumni and all that, and probably give us some insight into what else can be done. Similarly, we also have with us Mr. Muhammad Ali Alaudi, our alumni again, who again now today is in Arkansas, USA, and he's doing a workday lead integration lead run there. And again, he would have a wonderful insight being there in US, and he would also. We are eagerly looking forward to see what he has to say today in this program. Now, my dear young friends and all that who are attending this program, let me just tell you that as has already been shown in the video and all that, New College is an institution which has been in existence since 1951. We're talking about almost 70 years of existence. I should say wonderful existence. Now, the New College, as you all know, is located in the heart of the city. Okay, Rayapeta, such a wonderful place on Peters Road. Location is a fantastic location, and all of us. I have been a student of this college very long years back, from 1968 to 72. 68, 69, I did my pre-university, as it was then known, instead of the plus 2 today. And then I did my BCom also in New College, same 69 to 72. That was the second batch of BCom. Those were unforgettable times, contributed by various reasons. By the atmosphere of the college, which was so beautiful those days, and even now it is much more beautiful. And then we had excellent staff, always very committed staff, and that is an unforgettable part of my life. Though I did my school in St. Beach, I had an option to go to Loyola College. My dad wanted me to go to Loyola College. But I was very insistent that we should go to our institution, our community college, our new college. So I insisted that I should come to New College. Of course, for that reason of community bondship and the kind of atmosphere that was there. Of course, it had other advantages or other attractions, like all the theaters were very close by around, and all other things are there. But we really, I had the best part of my life was spent in the new college, and but that continued for me, because after that, continuing as an alumni, we had a commitment to the institution that we should do something for the institution. Okay, so years later, in 1991, I came in as an executive committee member of the Miyazi, the parent body of New College, which is again in existence for more than 130 years. Okay, so we contributed our might by being part of Miyazi from 1991 as an executive member, later in various roles and all that. And Alhamdulillah, today I am the treasurer Miyazi. And if you really look at the growth of New College, which I think I should, you should be aware, you all should be aware that since you are all been in the college for 3 years, I would like to give a little bit background on the growth of New College, so that you all guys, when you become alumni members and you get out of this college and you'll always remember this college experience, a wonderful part of your life, then you all will get a feeling of how you should contribute to the growth of this college and where else you should go in the future. So my thing is, I will tell you, when we were in New College at that time, it only consisted of a few buildings, and the students would have been about 800 to 1,000 those days, or maybe even lesser. And the campus was quite open. Today, when I compared it with what was in existence then, the growth has been just phenomenal. All this, in fact, many of you would have seen a lot of new buildings that have come up, new structures that have come up, and new courses that have come up. And today, New College itself, as the premier institution of Miyazi, has got more than 6,000 students and so many graduation courses, post-graduation courses, and you've got almost, I think, more than 300 staff, and it's an activity, buzzing with activity all the time. Even today, I would say, even during COVID times, you will find the staff involvement is so good. You'll find that a lot of staff are still there in the campus, trying to help you all, trying to help the students, trying to help the management, see that the flag of New College is always flying very high. Okay. So now, with New College itself having 6,000 students, you'll also be very proud to know that other institutions have come up in the same campus which are doing excellently well. There is a Miyazi Academy of Architecture, which is today recognized as the best architecture institution in Tamil Nadu, in the south, and it's among the top 2 or 3 in India. Such a name it has got. And that has got about 800 students and is growing from strength to strength. Then the same campus has got a Miyazi Institute of Management, which is a B School of Management, and it has got a good name for itself, but we are now developing that infrastructure to an extent that it should be called one of the best B schools of India. Okay, so these are the programs there. Then we have the Miyazi Institute of Technology, which really is a kind of extension to New College's computer courses. The BCA, there is an MCA course in MIT, and we have got almost out of this 6,000 students that I said, there are nearly 700 to 800 computer students. All of them will get the benefit of such extension through the MCA and other courses that New College has been doing through its other sister institutions. Also, we have an Institute of Education outside the campus near Hajj House, which is near Chulaimida. And then we also have a school, Miyazi School, operating in Paris Corner, which caters to the very weaker sections of the society of our community. That has got about 1,400 students. So all told, if you take under the Miyazi umbrella of educational institutions, the student strength is 8,500. So my dear young friends, many of you may be the much younger than my daughter. So you are the posterity of this community. You are the ones who are going to make this community proud tomorrow as products of New College. You'll make New College proud. And what my request to you all is, don't ever forget the contribution of all these wonderful staff in your career development. Don't please forget the contribution of your alma mater, the new college, in your growth for the future. All of you will have a fantastic future, inshallah. And please don't forget the contribution of your teachers, of your college, and what all you have learned from here in terms of academics, in terms of discipline, in terms of what has to be done into the world. And I'm sure you will carry the flag of New College high, and you will continue to remember that and help New College in growing more. So basically, with that idea only, Alumni has been formed. Alumni consists of all the past students of New College who will be helping in the expansion of the activities of New College, of Miyazi Educational Association of South India, and with this wonderful, wonderful location that we have got, Allah has blessed this institution with such wonderful land in the heart of the city, with such wonderful possibilities of growing vertical tomorrow. But all this will be possible only if all of us put our might in, all of us put our efforts in. We have that commitment, give some part of our time, some part of our life for the development of this institution, which gave us the education and which gave us the lead on how to go about in this world. So my dear young friends and everybody who's here, my appeal is that let us make the New College and the Miyazi a kind of a wonderful development mark in the city of Chennai, and we should be ahead of many other colleges here. I'm sure we'll be in due course, and we should leave that kind of mark for our posterity to continue to benefit from this institution. Thank you all so much.
Thank you, sir. Thank you very much for giving almost all the vital information about the new college and the New College Alumni Association. In fact, you have provided a long history of the new college as well as its allied institutions, and you have emphasized the need to reconnect with the alma mater. And I'm sure your attachment and commitment to this college is unique, sir. You have been part of this institution for such a long time. Let us hope that all our students will make this New College Alumni Association a great initiative in the days to come. Let me now move on to the next item in the agenda. From June 2020, we have a new energetic principal. I'm very happy to welcome Dr. S. Bashir Ahmed for the principal's message. Dr. S. Bashir Ahmed.
Assalamu alaikum and very good morning to everyone present in this meeting. Reverend President of New College Alumni Association, Janab Ilyas Sahib, respected Secretary of New College Alumni Association, Janab H.M. Safnuddin Sahib, Office Bearers of New College Alumni Association, special guests of today's meeting, Mr. Mahbub Basha, IFS, Indian diplomat in the UK, an important person in India's diplomatic relationship with the UK, who is in charge of external relations and engagements in Wales, UK Alumni, the New College 1999 to 2004. Mr. Muhammad Ali Alauddin, Senior Human Capital Management Professional from Workload Lead Integration, US Alumni, the New College 1996-1999. Other dignitaries and invitees of this event, Vice Principals, Administration, Dr. Kamal Nazar, Academy, Professor Sheikh Mohammed, other officials and faculty members from the New College, and dear alumni. I feel privileged to address the alumni of the New College in this important online gathering. Although this meeting is mainly aimed at reconnecting with the recently passed out batch of students from a college, I know that all students from many previous batches are present of this event. As the present principal of this college, I express my deep sense of appreciation and gratitude to each and every one of you for being present in this meeting in spite of the adverse conditions. I pray Almighty to make each one of you successful in your life and career. Although I'm not an alumnus of this college, I'm emotionally moved to see the gathering in this meeting. In fact, I'm a product of Tyagaraja College in Madurai. But after serving this college for about 3 decades, I have become much closer to this institution than my own alma mater. Dear students, the presence of each one of you here means a lot to us. This meeting, as mentioned in the welcome address, is an attempt to reconnect with the past students with the belief that networking with the past students will be beneficial for the growth of this college. It may also be mutually beneficial as this association will continue supporting you for your career growth. We want each one of you to become an active member of this glorious Alumni Association. By being a member of this association, you can directly participate in the future possibilities of this college. As all of you are aware, this college is established in 1951 with a meager strength of 200 pre-university students. We have come a long way, and we still have many things to achieve. We need to dream and strive to take this institution forward to make it face the future challenges. For all such plans, your support is essential. In this age of rapid communication facilities, it is easy to be connected with each other. Let us first decide to be connected to each other. But in order to make this connectedness more meaningful, we need to engage in constructive dialogues, collaborations, and interactions. These activities will ultimately result in creating a big network of old students who in turn will become part of the future ventures of this institution in all the possible ways. Dear old students, I want each one of you to sustain your relationship with the college. Let us grow together using the strength of this relationship. Let us all dream together and work together to make this institution scale greater heights in the days to come. Let this meeting be the beginning of a series of initiatives for this institution's growth and development. I am grateful to the office bearers of the New College Alumni Association for this opportunity. I'm eagerly looking forward to listening to the speeches of 2 of our illustrious alumni. I'm really delighted to meet you all today. I wish New College Alumni Association all the very best in their upcoming ventures. Thank you very much. Assalamu alaikum.
Thank you, sir. Thank you very much for the interesting words of appreciation of the activities here. And your role in this alumni activities is very crucial. Let us look forward to a very constructive alumni work in the days to come, alumni activities in the days to come. Thank you, sir. Thank you very much once more for the speech. We have today, as you have understood, we have today with us 2 distinguished speakers. In fact, they are illustrious, as principal has mentioned, the illustrious alumni of this college. In fact, all of us know that revisiting the alma mater is a very emotional experience for all of us. So we are very lucky to have amidst us, Mr. Mahbub Basha IFS. He studied here BA and MA history from 1999 to 2004. I am very delighted to invite Mr. Mahbub Basha to give his address. Mr. Mahbub Basha.
Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. It is really early morning in United Kingdom. Of course, the next speaker is going to speak. Also, it's going to be a midnight. Firstly, thank you for the opportunity, Mr. President, Honorary Secretary of Miyazi, Principal Executive Member of the Alumni Bar Association. My beloved teachers, friends, fellow alumni, students, and ladies and gentlemen. I know everybody knows that New College is only for gentlemen, but unfortunately, I do know that Miyazi Architecture and Miyazi MBA program do have a female colleagues. So let's welcome them as well as we all open opportunity as we have to look after the female community within our community. Thank you for this opportunity talking to you all. It's my great pleasure today having opportunity to my alma mater. I am also executive member of British Council UK Award Alumni Network that have the membership, over 16 million membership throughout the world. As our Honorable Treasurer and the President already mentioned about, Ilyas Said has been mentioned about the history and what they're planning to do with the Alumni Association. I'm not going to talk anything on this one. For your information, as you know, our culture, we don't, irrespective of, don't do anything more than our elders. He said he graduated in 63. I'm sure I'm nowhere there. In fact, my mother born only in 69. So I should be his grandson. I would take him that way. I have a great privilege to work or study under your principal, who used to be my English teacher in my second year. In fact, your co-host, he was a new lecturer appointed. I think when I was in my third year, he came to just to introduce himself as a new lecturer. So I have delighted to be a student of many of the lecturers. And I've been an NCC student. Of course, every year when I visited the new college, I always making sure I visit my history and political science department where I graduated. I'm still connection with that one. In fact, when I had the text message from my friend, my private friend, my personal friend, and my family friend, even though I don't have a blood brother, Shafiq, who persuaded me to come and talk to you all. And even though despite I've been busy, yesterday I was in three trade union meetings and the conference. In fact, I able to finish my slides. I thought probably I'll talk through. Then I thought probably such an elite community is here. Perhaps that's something I should put forward in a small PowerPoint presentation. Shortly, I will do a PowerPoint presentation. I'm not an academia, neither I'm not a politician. So my background is a civil servant. My specialty is networking, trade, and investment. My ultimate aim is to be giving advice to the people how they can get into and how do they work on the cases and issues which then come to my table. Yeah, so finally, and I had surprisingly had my text message from Tariq sir. He was alumni. He has completed his 25 years in his new college. When I saw the text message or the Facebook message, whatever they call 25 years of completing, I was very privileged that my teacher, who used to be an alumni as well, he's done this work, which is fantastic. Like many of you, there are 150 people out there in today's virtual presentation. Without delay, let me run through the PowerPoint presentation. Before I give the PowerPoint presentation, I just want to let you know, the reason I straight away accept is I was in the capacity of advising the international institution forming alumni association in this campus. I always, when I visit the campus, the first thing I ask whether the previous principals or my head of the college, previous head of the college, as well as head of the department, Fazluddin sir. Unfortunately, we lost Abdurrahman Saab, rahmatullahi, may Allah have blessing on him. I always ask why our alumni association is not working good. And his excuse is always, people have no time. People have time. I'm glad Ilyas Said sir has taken this initiative to run this one and to get the people back. As we know, the current climate change, perhaps in few years' time, the Indian government might say we will stopping the funding. So we need to start looking for the alternative funding to help our institution to grow. I'm not saying that it will be happen, but there is a climate which has been going on because we are living in the pandemic condition. It might be possible that government of Tamil Nadu or government of India would come to say, sorry, we can't fund your teachers. That means the management, Miyazi management, the trust board has got a responsible. but they can't themselves manage. They need everyone who graduated from there to be partner on the shoulder to support the institution. He exactly said in his word, the president of association, help the new college. That's the word. That's the key word today we are taking. We need to help the new college, to model the new college, to frame the new college, to develop the new college, to give energetic a boost to the new college. You might have noticed other Christian institutions throughout the world, whether in India, whether in Europe, whether in a Pacific area, the East institution have worked together and they have such a bond connection with their alma mater. That's the reason they have a huge funding to support the economically drawn people. In my presentation is going to come. So I've been, last 2 years, I've been very closely working with few of the institutions. One is the King Khalid University and King Saud University in Saudi Arabia, where I'm advising them how to establish their the Alumni Association. They have established and it's been going really very well. I'm very pleased that my recommendation has been taken highly there and they are doing well. And also, I'm also advising University of Malaysia and University of Taranga, and as well as the University of Technology Brunei in the kingdom as a capacity of advisor. So I'm privileged to doing the same work to the institution where I graduated. Without delay, let me start with the presentation. Okay, what I'm going to talk is more benefit of the Alumni Association. You must all notice there's a picture, two pictures I kept it. One, the reason I put the steps picture is we should have started this thing many years ago when we did have opportunity of 50 years of Golden Jubilee celebration. When Golden Jubilee celebration was happening, I was in Delhi. I'm sure if Zahid Hussain or Abdul Qadir, they might be know this. I was in the Republic Day Parade event. I couldn't be there, but I do know that we had a massive opportunity to get our alumni, but we couldn't do that for various reasons. But we have looking into that one because our 75 years is not far away. In a 5 years time, we are going to start that one. Importance of alumni networking. What is this really is, I just collected some quotes from the Oxford University, who I worked in a various level, and also collected some quotes from the King's College, and also some of the colleges where I've been in connection. So what exactly they're saying is, and creating an engaged, supportive alumni network is crucial to an institution's success. Just the teachers and students are not just only success, the alumni also be on the part of the board. If communication stops once the graduate leave an institution, there is an understanding of the college will become stale. Instead, they should be kept informed so they can remain engaged and keep abreast on the progress of the college. A good alumni relationship brings many benefits to both the institution and the alumni. In my opinion, graduates of institution, alumni have a special connection with the college where they graduated. As a result, are likely to be some of its more loyal supporters. An engaged alumni network allows the college to benefit from the skills and an experience of their own graduates by offering the support to their students, to the institution, and to each other. If they keep them properly informed and engaged, alumni are the most loyal supporters and best ambassadors, offering invaluable marketing and promoting across their personal and professional networking. In summary, college and its alumni are eternal partners. Okay, in this diagram, what is the mutual benefit between alumni and institution? It is basically the alumni and the institution is a cycle. It's just continuous cycle. You get one benefit and then you get another benefit. First one is we should start with the various elements are there. The particular I want to is participation and encouragement and promotion of the institution, recommendation to the potential students. These are the things which automatically come because once you be as a student there, you became an alma mater, then you have been thinking, let my son and daughter go stay. That's how it happens. Whether it's a Harvard University, the top 100 university in the world, you talk about that's happened. So son studies from there or daughter studies from there and the father studies there and the grandparents studies there. That's a continuous of business is there. Last year only, it is estimated that just 3 institutions, Oxford and Harvard and Cambridge University, they had almost 3 billion donation and support from their alma mater. So which is equal to a budget of Indian government budget for the year. So I'm not saying that we are being rich, but every single penny, every single dollar we collected from the people is a massive. Whether it's a $1, whether it's $1,000, it doesn't matter. But it's a contribution which makes the institution more important, particularly during this unprecedented time when we have a situation like this. Okay. What is the development relation between an academic institution and the alumni's long-term investment? There are various areas. I'm not going to, perhaps you can read on this one. There are a few things we use public relation. When, for example, if we are going to have a NAC committee, or we are going to have a HEFQ committee, Higher Education Funding Council committee, or the committee which is responsible to review the institution to give autonomous, when they are visiting, they're not just only going to look for a student or a staff or a researcher or administrator. They are looking for alumni as well, because the moment you graduated from there, your value shows how the institution molded you. That molding is something every review committee visits on your campus is going to look for that. But I think most of them, you agree, the alumni comprise the most important stakeholder group for an institutional future. That's a key word we have to take. So the institutional future is also in the hands of alumni. How we can engage with alumni? Alumni circle, alumni relation is a circle between alumni and the institution. Again, it's a circle. So recognition, information, awareness, knowledge, interest, information, commitment, offer the help. So by offering the benefits and offers, by giving them the possibility to communicate with each other, by informing them of a new development and news that have to do with the institution and might concern them, by offering the institution support towards the alumni, by giving them an opportunity to support the institution. Alumni association can be promote better its goals when you have, it should have a goal. What is the alumni association going to do? Unless if there is no goal, there is no point. Anything, whether we do a business or family, there is a goal. And the principle of Islam also, there should be a goal. It's worshipping God. That's very clearly stated. That's our kalima. And the same thing, we should have an alumni association, and our institution logo has got the same goal. So we need to have a goal, what we are going to do. Their effort supports the institution's strategic goal, alumni association. Their effort promote the best interest of the alumni, of course. The participation in the inner management circle of the institution in order to provide strategic consultation to the leadership and the head of the institution. Absolutely, this is a key point. You would have seen our honorable treasurer, as well as the association chair. He has got the connection of he himself, the alumni. He knows the value of the trade and investment. He is bringing to the management, and also he is communicating with the head of the institution. That is exactly the alumni associations to be. They convey the viewpoints and interest of the alumni. They participate in the formulation of institutional policy. Exactly. The work on the research that informs the understanding of institutional alumni and measure progress toward the established goals in support of their institution and their alumni, utilize the wide spectrum of communication surveys, seek feedback from the alumni to help align service with existing and emerging needs. So that's the bottom line. This is the recommendation not given by me. This is the recommendation which is given by Council for Advancement and Support for Education, CASE, which is very popular, which works with the most of almost 500 institutions, universities throughout the Europe as well as in Asia. If our New College Alumni Association would like to join, they should be able to join with them as a case for Asia. They give them advice what to do, how to help. So you don't need to look for a consultant to come and to help you. There is an organization, well-established organization, well-recognized organization called CASE. They are happy to help. They can be found in case.org, and these goals are really, really working on the ground. They have done this research for more than 20 to 25 years. So absolutely, we have a material ready. We just need to follow and implement. As I said, 2026, we are going to have a 75th birth anniversary. So alumni participation level. Well, this is allogrammatic pyramid, which we call, which we worked out recently for the last 5 years with the British Council, how they work. Regardless, you might have millions of alumni with you. What happens is there are only, regardless whatever you do, you will have members whose response is only going to be 12%. And the active members are going to be 6%. This is just not alumni. Any category human, you do the research, this is general theory which applicable to health. So what we have to do is we need to communicate them continuously, regardless whether they respond to you or not. But at some point, they will be converted into as your members, and they will start to think of these people have been just constantly communicating. Why don't I engage with them? Then slowly you build up that membership. That goes, it turns around in other way. So the active members will become 82, and the members who respond will become same 12, and passive members will become 6%. This is the basic concept how the alumni should be working. Okay, I think as our president clearly stated, what we have to target is we have to target the alumni in a 3-way. I classified them into 3 categories. The category is first, educate. Whom we have to educate already, because we have an opportunity for 3 years they are with us when they started undergraduate or postgraduate. You have a chance to talk to them. So when they are in your campus, the association should be introduced to them and talk to them, ask them whether they would be volunteer to write an article or send an email or would like to do some social media activities. That helps already them to find out a good, a potential future secretary or future treasurer for the Alumni Association. Commitments, obviously the moment when our students graduated, a graduated from the institution, he became an alumni. As well said by the principal in his word, they became automatically alumni. So we have to target the age group 20 and 40 years. The reason the case is recommending 25 to 40 years, because this is the age they get settled in their life, they get married, they get a job, or they establish an institution. They put their foot on the world. So now this is the time for, as an alumni association, we need to support them, regularly contact and inform them if they anything teachers can help, or from the alumni association can somebody who can mentor them, or somebody who can guide them how to start the information. Try to maintain that relation with the institution. Something is more important. During this time also, we need to help them, like writing the CVs, writing the business plan, and helping through them to get and business loans, various things. It's just, I put that one in the events. And the last part is support. Of course, this is where the main ultimate alumni is been fitting in the group. Very matured, older alumni, and anyone above 40 years. Obviously, they have settled, they have a footprint there, they can able to support the institution, a professional and personal support, invite them to participate in the management board, department committees, ask them to share their experience. How could the institution can lead this? how could institution can get their help and develop them into be a top institution in the region, in the state, or in the country. What tools you need in order to achieve your goals to hold a strong alumni network in the new college? First and most important tool is functional and update database. This is something none of the institution, just not new college, anywhere in the world, nobody has got this record. So we need to start collecting our database and to update our details of our alumni. Stabilize our alumni relation we need a dedicated customer support office team. I'm sure the honorary secretary and the association chair and the treasurer would find some couple of thousands to make sure having a dedicated alumni association office where few of the staff who is available to answer the questions, connect with our alumni. Moreover, organize a campus tour, a public lecture that attracts them to come back to the campus. And the second part is construct our own website within the college website. There should be a section for our alumni where you can co-post with the social media platform. And more important, alumni profile should be updated. It's just not very important alumni. Even an alumni who has been running a shop in the say Peters Road, who has been doing really great, his profile should be going there. It's not just when the alumni, excuse me, pardon. So the profile is something important. It's just not for the alumni. It also gives the value. Any future student who wants to join in a new college, they would say, yeah, fantastic. Look, so-and-so studied in the college. I do know that we have a high profile people who have been studied in a new college. We should have their profile to be fitted on our website. Our website shouldn't be talking more on the wordings. It should be more photographs. The more the colorful, more we will get. Because as you know, nowadays, those days, people will be reading books. That habit has just gone out. Nowadays, the people have been flicking and moving their hands on the photographs, because the photographs gives the more message, indirect message. So that's something we need to be targeted. And obviously, organizing a gala event, I'm sure the college has been doing this one. And something I personally think is being annual iftar dinner. Because this is one of the institution, and which is a core value of our religious principle, getting our community and getting our alumni to come for the iftar dinner. Yeah, it brings all together in one table. That goes every year. We know in the month after the month of Ramadan, there'll be a date, a fixed date. After the say in the month of Shawwal, we're going to have this date. Perhaps anywhere in the world, you can come and join the dinner. Two, also gives the dawah. The ultimate aim of our creator is to worship him and also promote what is his message. This gives a dawah to the people who have been not in the path where they have to be. And then the last two parts is obviously I've been eager to want to join in Miyazi membership since I'm sure in 1999 we had first time Miyazi election. So I was one of the person helping Qadar Basha and Zaid Hussain and Anwar, I think, yeah, in collecting the ballot papers and counting the ballot papers. And since then, I used to always think, why should I can't be a member of Miyazi? I can't find the information how to join the membership. And I've been, to be honest, I've been bugging Shafiq for find out this one for the last many weeks. He still has not given thing. Hopefully this information should be available so that we as alumni, we could join the Miyazi and we can also help them to their strategic goal, the vision, how we can help them to promote more and more active and a vibrant in the community. Periodical communication, I'm sure this college is doing a lot of printed publication. Maybe something be specifically targeted for alumni is be something good. And the last two bullet point is exploring career and employability, talk to the current students. This is college no need to organize. This is alumni association should take the ownership. so that we invite the alumni to come and talk to our current students, possibility of having an internship, possibility of having a placement in the companies, possibility of teaching them what are the skill sets they need for the future world or the market requirement. This is something Alumni Association or Alumni Relation Office should be taking the ownership, and I'm sure we can able to do this one. Again, personal contact is something always help when you're in a need. Obviously, personal contacts in a professional manner is always helpful any part of the world. And the final part is scholarship. As I was master's student in New College, my master's first year and second year, I didn't pay the fees because I had the scholarship from my beloved teachers from the history department. They covered my full fees. I don't know, it might be, I think 4,000 rupees or 5,000 rupees, but that's a huge money for me paying in during those days, because I don't come from a high class family. I come from very low middle class family. Having 4 children in the family is always different for the parents to pay for the fees. So my master degree has been completely paid by the college scholarship. And in fact, I think, I'm not sure, I did had some cash award from the department for to buy books and stuff. I think 500 rupees something. I'm sure I had the 500 rupees. More than that, and I did have a huge money from my National Cadet Corps, NCC, where I had more than 18,000 rupees. That's something which I had a huge asset in my pocket before I joined the foreign service. That's the money which I used to pay for deposit for my training. And in fact, I used that money to give back to some of the work back in the college as well. This was my opening speech in last year in Kuala Lumpur in Global British Council Global Education Leaders Conference, which has been quoted in the Times as well as in the local network newspaper throughout in Far East, and particularly in Singapore it caught very well. The alumni engagement should be an integral part of any institutional management structure. It is connecting the part with the institutional history, but also mean to progress and change. Thank you for the opportunity and appreciate your time, and happy to take any questions if you have one.
Thank you very much, Mr. Mehboob Pasha. Before we thank him, I think if there is any questions now, I think we can take 1 or 2 questions from the audience. If there is any, please unmute and speak. Please be very specific.
Mr. Naikar Abdurrahman, now you can unmute yourself and you can speak.
Yeah, Mr. Mehboob Pasha, that was, this is Ilyas Seth here again. I should compliment you. That was an excellent presentation. And I think the alumni has got a lot to learn from what you have the presentation that you made. But what I wanted to ask you was, we will be drawing more upon your knowledge and background on this. So I'm sure you'll be available for any reference from our side and from any contact from our side. That we'll be doing. Mr. Khadir Basha, the former principal, is our director today. He's coordinating a lot of activity. We have got a younger group also operating on this. So we will be more in touch with you. We have, you may have to give some of your time to us. We will be very conscious of your time, but we will be trying to draw upon your resource. Yeah. Is that okay?
Mr. President, I'm delighted to take that offer, and I'm happy to assist you as long as my wife and my son has been happy, because as I said, I don't spend much time with them. I hope my son doesn't regret that one. And I'm happy to do that. I'm delighted to take that offer as a compliment, as well as I'm taking that on board. Inshallah, if Allah wills, I'm more happy to help colleagues in whatever way they want. If that knowledge which I have from Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, I'm more happy to help them. Thank you. Does anybody have any questions? If you have any questions, if you would like to pass it through, either pass the questions to the principal, or if not, just email to Professor Tariq or maybe Professor Shafiq Ahmed. I'm more happy to reachable through them. Because of my workload, I manage juggle with various things. If you want any question, please feel free to send them an email or pass the questions to them. I might be able to get back to you on my time. Once again, if there are any other questions, last time anybody would like to ask any question, I'm more happy to answer. I like to answer questions, even though whether I know the answer or not.
Assalamu alaikum.
Wa alaikum salam wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh.
Sir, my name is Abdur Rahman. I'm from Urdu department. Actually, I belongs to Andhra Pradesh state, and I thank to management to conduct this event. Actually, am I eligible? Actually, I'm not from the state of Tamil Nadu. I'm from Andhra Pradesh, and I'll be joining JMI, Jamia Millia Islamia, in future. Am I eligible to join in alumni? Alumni membership?
I think, Mr. President, you will be the right person to answer that, or the principal.
You're a previous student of New College, right? So,
yes, sir.
So definitely you can. Surely you can. What if our website is also now active? I think you can do an online registration for membership. You will be guided. You can talk to Dr. Khader Pasha, former principal, who's the director of alumni. You can get in touch with me, or you can even get in touch with me. My number is 7299031353. Okay. You can definitely become a member as long as you're a student of New College. Yeah. Most welcome. Yeah.
Thank you, sir. Thank you.
Thank you, sir. I think for the time constraints, we are not.
Anwar sir, your mic has been muted. Please unmute.
Okay, sorry, sir. Due to time constraints, we are not able to take more questions. We are very grateful to Mr. Mahbub Pasha for sparing his time with us. For primarily, he remembered the good old days in the college, and of course, he has also given us a detailed presentation on the benefits of Alumni Association and the way in which it is to be taken forward. And one very important point that I noted in this presentation is the college and its alumni are eternal partners. That's just a very interesting point. Okay, let us all members here strive hard to make this interaction with alumni a continuous one. Hopefully, we will be keeping in touch with you. We need your support in the future activities. Thank you very much. So moving on to the next speaker, I have in front of me 2-3 things remaining in the agenda. One is one more time, our president will be speaking on the AIM's benefits and activities. That he'll be doing it after the next speaker. Now I invite our next illustrious alumni, Mr. Muhammad Ali Alauddin. He is working currently at Workday Lead Integration in USA. Very happy to have you amidst us, Mr. Muhammad Ali Alauddin. I request you to deliver your lecture.
Thank you. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. First of all, I want to say thank you to giving me this opportunity. And when I got this call 2 days back from Kamal sir and a week before from Rabbani sir, they told me is that I did a conference for Miyazi on a technology conference. And they said, we would like to talk to you and come over and talk to on this alumni meeting. I said, don't worry about the time. Just let me know what the time is. Doesn't matter what time it's going to be for me. I'll make sure I will attend this. So I think being a product of New College, I do have a good history of being with New College. My father has done his BSc and MSc in New College. My grandfather has been in the professor in the zoology department. So for me, the obvious choice, given what I wanted to do, which college I wanted to go, is New College. and I applied only for two things. One is BCA and BSc Computer Science. Those are the only things I applied for. And I was very particular to do evening college. And I will come and explain the reason. And as soon as I got my BSc Computer Science, I was so delighted. Yes, let's get into it. But to be honest, I didn't know that that was my passion. So as soon as I landed, and to be honest, those days in 90s, New College was one of the college which had the best computer facility labs, best computer anywhere those days you go to any college. I don't think they would be able to match with New College lab facility. Even you go to Miyazi or even you go to a New College computer science department, you won't see that level of lab and the openness. We can go in on the weekends or we can go after the school hours, after the college hours, and we can go into the lab, right? But the main reason I wanted to do evening college is in the daytime I used to do my diploma in NIT, which was a 3 years diploma. So in the morning I will go there 9 to 11:30, and right after that I will come to the college. And after the college is done, I will straight away go to radio market. And the only reason I used to go there is I used to work there with Challenger's computers to do my hardware. I was so much into hardware assembling and all. So after the college, I will go there and I will do that. And after I did my computers and I got my bachelor's completed, I had this opportunity to either go join in, say, HCL or go abroad to go become a teacher. To be honest, those days I had no guidance. Just I knew I could finish this, but no guidance. And that's where I see a concept of alumni coming in. For anybody can just find a person whom they can call and ask for a career guidance. So I'm in a confusion. I want to do this or this. What is the best thing for me? So with this, I have an opportunity where I can call somebody and talk to them for 5 minutes and ask for a guidance. And that's where I see alumni coming in. And one of the reason, anytime anybody from college calls me, I would make sure I give my time. So a couple of months back, I was called up. Can you please come give a technology conference for our students? And I was so delighted. I had about 70 students on the call. And the call was supposed to be for 1 hour and it went for about 2.5 hours. And then 3 years before, I was called up to do another technology conference for Miyazi. And I could see the passion and the enthusiasm in the students, right? So the only thing is very important from me and being on those calls, I could see the passion. I could see what they want to learn. But one of the things which they wanted to see is the guidance. So now, being part of this and being part of some of those conferences, they know if they need some guidance. And I have been very open. I have given my LinkedIn account. They can contact me anytime. Say, for example, if somebody wants to get some guidance on their career, am I doing this right? They can just call me and have a conversation with me that, Mohammed, what do you think? I have this opportunity. What do you think is the right thing for me? Can I do this, or do you think there is a better way to do it? And not only that, and Mr. Mehboob talked about it, right? Opening a website. Why not? We have our computer department, students out there. Why can't we build a website, use the technology? We can prove New College is a technology, it's not just college. Because at this point, any industry you go, not just university, any industry, technology is playing a very important role. And why can't we build technology from our own college? And that could be more of a project for the students. And they can easily put there in the resume that I have done this for the college. I have built this for the college. And that could be an example for other colleges to follow in the future. And that's the most important and the benefit I see out of this concept of alumni. Why not? Why not build this up and benefit other students? Maybe not just the future students, maybe the current students too. At this point, me and Mahaboob are on this call. who knows, in future we may have more alumni, more past students coming and helping. And to be honest, I was and I see Hakim sir is on the call, and Hakim sir was one of my lecturer during my days in my computer science department. And thank you, Hakim sir, for your efforts and what you have done for us. And I think without the guidance and without the teaching of my professors, my lecturers, I would have not been what I am today. And thank you, Kamal sir. I know you were part of the statistics group, but I'm sorry, Raghavan sir was teaching me statistics those days. And I would never forget those days. Communication wise, anything you name it, it was there in the college. Any resource. The one thing I see which is going to be very important, maybe going forward with the future, with most of the students coming out, is more like having a group, part of alumni, who can do more mentor, like a buddy role. We call it as a buddy, like a mentor, whom we can guide for their career path. See, for example, a lot of people doesn't know that after coming from the college, there are so many different things they can think about. Unless they have somebody whom they can go talk to, they will not understand what they are doing, what they want to do, unless they have a family member who can guide them, right? But not all of them are into that. So I think I see a lot of benefits out of these alumni, and I think we need to grow this, and we need to bring more people into it, and we need to see how we can make this much bigger. And I'll be very happy anytime, any day, just be happy to pick up a call and jump on it and do anything for this to grow. And I think with this, I would like to close, and I would not take much time. And I'll be very open for any questions or anything which needs to be done from my side. I'll be up for it.
Well, sir.
Thank you very much. Thank you very much, Mr. Muhammad Ali Alauddin. If anybody is, there is time for one or two quick questions. If you have anything to ask Mr. Muhammad Ali Alauddin, you can ask him. He is open for accepting questions. Just if anybody wants to ask one or two questions, we can ask him now. Otherwise, if there is no questions, we'll be moving on with the next item in the agenda. I hope there's no questions right now. I'm very grateful to, we are very grateful to you, Mr. Muhammad Ali Alauddin. We are very happy to know that in every sense you are a member of the New College family. And we are even more delighted to know that you were immensely benefited by the education provided by the college, and you are really large-hearted to acknowledge every good thing that you have got in New College. So, and you have also emphasized the need to develop Alumni Association and its network. Definitely, we will take this, the alumni activities forward. Thank you very much for your time and your words here. I would like to now invite one more time our president of New College Alumni Association for explaining the aims, benefits, activities planned by the Alumni Association, the social media interactions and all those things. In fact, this speech was about to take place before the two presentations. I have skipped it a little later because I thought let some more students join in this meeting. Let me invite Ilyas Seth sir to give the aims, benefits, and activities planned. Ilyas Seth sir.
Yes. Yes, I think my job has been made easier by Mr. Mahmood Pasha's presentation. I think such an excellent presentation he made, where he laid out all that we have to do, what alumni has to do and all that, was very well structured in the presentation. And I'm sure, I wish Mr. Mahabasha could give us a copy of that presentation for our team to follow up on some of the suggestions that he has made. Now, I had expressed in my talk what the institution is about and how it has expanded and how Miyazi, under Miyazi's umbrella, what kind of institutions are there and what kind of service we are doing to the society, particularly to our community. The whole purpose is that Miyazi and all its institutions are minority institutions. And our first objective is to give quality and quality education at a reasonable cost to our community. And I think that that there foremost in our minds, in the management minds, every member, every executive committee member of Miyazi and every office bearer has got that foremost in mind. And that's why we have been trying to develop institutions. The objective is to make each of our institutions a pillar of excellence, not only in the city, but in the whole of India. Okay. Now, I think that should be the objective of all the alumni. I think that should be the objective of the entire New College alumni, and maybe the alumni of other institutions also. Yeah. So now in both Mr. Muhammad Pasha and Mr. Muhammad Ali mentioned all the benefits they have got from the institution, they have got from the various teachers and staff and all that. Particularly, I was very touched when Mr. Muhammad Pasha mentioned the scholarship support he got from the staff of New College. Okay, I think that's something amazing. How many staff would you find like that in the city, in the country? This is this kind of committed staff that we have got in New College, and who are committed not only to the institution but also to our community and to a good cause. Okay. Now look at the kind of support that Mr. Muhammad Shah got from these kind of staff and all these, and see, Alhamdulillah, where he is today. Okay. So I think that itself clearly explains what the goal of alumni should be. Goal of alumni should be to bring up the institution and to support the community which the institution is helping and funding. I think that's what we should be doing. Okay, so I think the goal is very clear. Okay, so in achieving this goal, in achieving and in expanding the activities of the alumni, I am not too hesitant to say that alumni has not made much advancement in the last few years. I have been the president and I am responsible for not having advanced. Let me be very clear on that. There were various other factors for it. But now what we have done now recently is that we have activated, because the alumni was earlier a trust and the trust couldn't take members. So we had to change the constitution of the New College alumni itself. Now it's a registered society. It can take members and it can move along very, very fast. So we have started that activity. And then what we have done, in fact, when Mr. Muhammad Pasha made the presentation, he spoke about the importance of an office, a website, and an organization structure, and then the other things that follow with that. I am happy to inform you all, and Mr. Muhammad Pasha would be happy to note that we have formed that kind of office. We are given first responsibility to Dr. Khader Basha, the retired principal, who will be the director of this alumni activity. And we have got an office bearer, not only the president and secretary, 2 young joint secretaries, and then we have got 3 vice presidents, and then executive members are there, executive committee members. And then we will be adding more on that. And I wish to say that in this team, we'll be having the staff of New College also included, the past staff, the retired staff, and then whoever the existing. And the principal of new college is an ex officio member of this committee, of the new college alumni executive committee. So we are involving the past students, the staff, past and present, and then trying to move ahead very fast. They're also trying to form chapters in various countries because many of our students are spread in different countries. Okay, so there is a plan made out. There is a plan of action charted out. I think we'll see a lot of activity in the next few months. And here I would be calling upon people like Mr. Mahbub Basha and Mr. Muhammad Ali and others whom they would perhaps have in their network. We'll be expanding our network also. And our website, I think we have handed over it to a professional website organization and drawing upon the resource of the new college website team, which is excellent. And then we are developing a very, very effective website. And very soon everybody will be seeing that. And of course, there was a suggestion whether from Mahbub Basha, whether you can have an alumni profile on that website. It's a very good idea. We will surely be putting in all those things on our website, and we will organize things in a much better manner. Get-togethers, of course, can be there. Of course, we have to get over this COVID situation for the moment. And then we have been having get-togethers, but not on an organized regular basis. So we will be having all that. And Mr. Mahbub, I can assure you that my Miyazi membership is an open thing. Of course, we are limited by having 6,000 members of Miyazi. Today we are almost full. We are having some openings here and there. When it opens up, definitely you can collect a form and fill it up and leave it with us. We would like to have people like you in the Miyazi exit and Miyazi Life membership. Okay, and also I would like to say that the Institute Miyazi itself is extending a lot of scholarship, almost more than 1 crore rupees of scholarship to the new college students every year is given. Okay, inshallah, this year also with all the tight situation posed by the COVID situation, still I think inshallah we'll be able to meet those kind of requirements. And here is what I would say: if you have a strong alumni base, now as I told in my talk earlier this morning, that we are blessed, New College and Miyazi is blessed with a vast land area in the heart of the city. Okay, the scope today is to go vertical, and when you go vertical, the possibility of expansion is phenomenal in the heart of the city. So, but if you have to go vertical, there are so many other things will become where in some of the fixed investment and other things, alumni can play a big hand in that. Okay, so we will be drawing upon the resource of alumni. That is one of the objectives of having an effective alumni. We will be drawing upon that resource. We will be having a platform where the alumni can exchange their views. One alumni can reach the other alumni. The freshers can reach the experienced alumni. In trying to see, as Mr. Muhammad Ali suggested, what kind of career opportunities they would have, what kind of career guidance they can give. We have a placement cell in New College. We will be certainly, the placement cell will be drawing upon that rich resource of alumni knowledge and alumni on openings that are available for our students. Okay, and that's a very important point which we have made a note of. And all these are what will be the alumni activity will encompass, will include all these things. We're very truly kind of thing. So I'm saying is the opportunity for service by the alumni is tremendous, and I'm sure all the new college alumni will be very supportive of this. They'll be committed on seeing that the new college, not only new college, the students, their younger alumni colleagues who are getting out of the institution today, they have to be supported. I'm sure that kind of support they will give. And so let us expand that network. Let us expand all that can be done by the alumni. And let us not forget the contribution of all the people who set up Miyazi, the set up New College, the excellent principals and all the staff that we had in New College of the past and even now continue to have. Let us not forget their services. So we'll be roping in the services of the staff, retired staff, to help on our alumni activity. And many of the staff are already are alumni of New College itself. Okay, so it will be a very, very big united effort. A very big push will be given to this activity, and their involvement in the institution itself, in Miyazi itself, will not be forgotten. That will also be kept in mind. With these few words, I would like to thank everyone who have come and attended this program, and I'm sure we will be having more webinars in the future till we get over this COVID situation. And once we get over this situation, a new auditorium is getting renovated in New College. You all will remember the New College auditorium in your memories. But I'm sure all the alumni will be, whoever wants to come and have a look at the college, we will organize a guided tour of the college and their facilities of the entire campus. We'll only be too happy to do that with all the new, and these students who are now getting out of the college, I would appeal to them again. My last appeal today would be that all these students, please don't forget what the institution and its teachers have done for you all. Please have that kind of commitment in your mind, and please get back to us by being a very effective part of the alumni. Thank you. Thank you all. Thank you so much.
Thank you, sir. Thank you very much for clearly elaborating the objectives and the mission ahead for the Alumni Association. You have very clearly explained the plans underway for expanding the Alumni Association activities, including the establishment of the office with an active executive team, and the website under construction, and other relevant details, including the possibilities of using this alumni engagement for enhancing placement of the present as well as the past students. Thank you, sir. Thank you very much.
1 minute. I just want a small suggestion to make before the vote of thanks. Before
Yes,
the,
Yes,
I would request our secretary, Mr. Samshuddin Saab,
Yes.
to express a few words because he
Yes,
couldn't
sir.
continue earlier.
Yes, sir. I was about to invite him for the closing remarks, sir.
Okay. Yeah, thank you.
Okay, sir. Our secretary of Alumni Association could not join in the beginning due to some technical issues. Let me now invite him for the closing remarks. Shamsuddin, sir.
Assalamualaikum, sir. I think he has
Yeah,
lost his network, sir. We'll hold on for a minute, sir.
We'll hold on for a minute, to make him reconnect. Yes, sir is online. Sir, please unmute. Shamsuddin, sir, please unmute. Your mic is mute.
Assalamu alaikum and good morning to all. My apologies for having joined late. I have attended almost about 120 webinars and Zoom meetings. This is the first time I got stuck up technically with some basic issues. So though I was trying right from 10:30 to join the webinar, I was not able to do it until about 11:05 or 11:07. My sincere apologies. So of course, I was supposed to welcome, and thanks to our president who has done my job. You are all aware that I am also an old student of New College, having done my pre-university BCom, and then I went on to do my MPhil also in the New College. And of course, the various speakers, particularly the president and Mr. Mahbub Basha, has clearly told what is the alumni all about, what we are expected to do to our alma mater, and what are the aims and objects of the Alumni Association. And of course, due to this COVID situation, we ought to have a get-together, physical get-together meeting, but due to the present situation, we couldn't have. Hopefully, inshallah, we will be having soon once the situation improves and we are able to have a physical meeting. Of course, we have got a lot from the institution, and it's time we'll have to repay to the institution. That is the underlining fact that the Alumni Association expects. And apart from that, we have a lot of benefits. We are proposing to have some scholarships being given. And one point probably the president forgot to tell. When he is told that the Miyazi is giving 1 crore scholarship to the students of New College, means come merit scholarship, he forgot to mention that one single alumnus of our of New College, old student, is donating more than 60 lakhs, a single person, for more than about 15 years now. He has been donating to Miyazi for giving scholarships. And this is how the students have been coming forward. And this is how the students should come forward, old students should come forward to help our alma mater, so that it will go a long way to help the student community. And of course, there's nothing much that I can say, because almost all have been told by the president, as well as particularly the presentation made by Mr. Mahbub Basha is just mind-boggling. What all have to be done in an alumni association, he has clearly told through his presentation. And I think we'll have to learn a lot, as rightly told by our president. I have great pleasure in welcoming all the outgoing students to join the Alumni Association and strengthen its hands, so that we can do a lot to our alma mater and see that the college flies further high in its objective of providing education to the student community. Thank you. Assalamu alaikum.
Alaikum salam, sir. Thank you, sir. Thank you very much. Very happy to listen to your views and the valuable additional information and your words of encouragement to all the alumni for contributing, as well as to supporting the college in the future endeavors. I would, before I move on to the next item in the agenda, I would like to make an announcement here that, for those who are alumni here, right now, Alumni Association has 2 types of memberships. One is the life membership, which is 2,500 rupees, and a patron membership, which is 10,000 rupees. We have already got many members in the Alumni Association, although there were not many activities. All these members were continuously joining all these years. Once more, I would say that there are 2 types of memberships. One is this life membership, which is 2,500 rupees, and the patron membership 10,000 rupees. I would like to add here that all this money collected from you, all students, you can consider that you are contributing for the welfare of this institution, for the future of this institution. All this contributions made by all our alumni will be made use of for making this institution an institution of excellence. Let us all hope that in the days to come, this college is scaling greater and greater heights. With this, I would like to call upon Mr. Shabris Shaukat, I think Joint Secretary of Alumni Association, to deliver the vote of thanks. I would invite Shabris sir to deliver the vote.
Thank you, Mr. Anwar. Respected President, Mr. Ilyas Seth, respected speakers and alumni, Mr. Mahbub Basha and Mr. Muhammad Ali Alauddin, principal, ex-principals and faculty, members of the Executive Committee of the New College Alumni Association and the Miyazi Trust, all other alumni, and our dear outgoing final year students. On behalf of the New College Alumni Association, I thank you all immensely for having taken part in this virtual meeting, Network for Growth, at such a short notice. A special word of thanks to Mr. Muhammad Ali Alauddin, who has sacrificed his sleep to address us from the USA. Special thanks also to Mr. Mahbub Basha, who readily agreed to address us despite his packed schedule. I take this opportunity to thank our President, Mr. Ilyas Seth, for his encouragement and enthusiasm, and to the members of the Executive Committee of the New College Alumni Association for planning and guiding this event. I must also thank the principal, Dr. Bashir Ahmad, and his team, mainly Dr. Kamal Nasser and Dr. Anwar, for making all arrangements and for the smooth conduct of this event. We do hope that there will be many more such meetings and other virtual events with the enthusiastic participation of all. Please remain standing wherever you are for the national anthem. Thank you very much.
Let us rise for national anthem.
जन गण मन अधिनायक जय हे भारत भाग्य विधाता पंजाब सिंध गुजरात मराठा द्राविड उत्कल बंगा विंध्य हिमाचल यमुना गंगा उच्चल जलधि तरंगा तव शुभ नामे जागे तव शुभ आशीष मांगे गाहे तव जय गाथा जन गण मंगलदायक जय हे भारत भाग्य विधाता जय हे जय हे जय हे जय 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 हे
Thank you very much. Thank you one and all for being present here. Thank you very much.
Thank you, sir. Thank you very much.